last week on Discount Heroes.
What is it, Fargo?
Gravity vortex funnel.
We have returned to save the day.
Everyone gets spiny.
It's worse than it was before. Okay, I'm just gonna pick one up and start swinging him in a circle.
Why must you do this? Why do you want to bring it to an end?
Life is void of all meaning without an end. There has to be an end.
I'm losing it, Demrock. I'm not sure if I can do it.
I don't blame you, bud, for being yourself. I chose to like you for who you are, and there's no need to change that now. Let me see what I can do to help you. Guys, I think that's the vortex funnel! Hold on to something!
They gather together in a spiny cluster.
Dome of Hellfire.
I heard Prendazone talk about it. There's a way to the other kingdoms at the bottom of the tower.
Guys, there's a storm brewing. We need to get out of here.
You could go to the Gobbly Goodlands.
Let's go there.
You see hundreds of glowing ponds littering the ground.
Look, it's a glade.
We're in your home. That's pretty sweet. This place is beautiful.
I told you.
But where is everybody?
Shack check!
Check. And I kick in the door.
Welcome to Discount
So earlier, Tyler was complaining over and over about how hard these imps were to catch. Just can't catch these imps. I just told him he needs to remember, man, imping ain't easy.
I love how you made a joke earlier and then retold us the memory of the joke because we weren't around.
Well, I said it to him over chat,
Aaron,
and I was like, man,
Aaron, just next time I see you, please remind me to strike you.
with a high five?
Something like that, maybe.
Sure.
I'm just going to take that clip, Impin' Ain't Easy. I'm going to include it several more times throughout the episode.
We'll title the episode that. It'll make no sense except for the random dropped in.
There weren't going to be any imps in this episode, but now all of a sudden.
Are Brent and Tyler's cameras working for other people?
I think if I made up
Yeah,
I can see
Yeah,
everybody.
Everybody's telling me to reload yours, but it doesn't.
probably because you were downloading
you
RuneScape.
tried reloading them?
Like
you
5 times.
Got hacked. Yeah.
I am in Blu-ray now. So.
Oh yeah. I'm on
You
VHS.
considered that he's in Blu-ray.
And I have a director's commentary too.
Let's hear it.
Cool.
But you have to enable it at the beginning of the recording. It's too late.
Too late.
Restart.
But then we're going to lose
Mine is
Impin' Ain't
mostly
Easy.
just screaming.
It's not like we could just talk about saying it at a previous time.
Wait, are we starting?
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 17 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM. We got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
Yo, this is Tyler. I play Jamaica Jones, the group Iron Man.
Good morning, Gillinor. This is Aaron, and I'll be playing Demarok, the Tiefling Bard.
This is Jared, and I've been wondering if you ground down imp meat and combined it with Hispanic spices and then encased that in a flaky pastry, would it be called an empanada?
Ooh.
And this is Matt, and I would make a RuneScape joke, but I'm blocked out of my account.
All right, welcome everybody this week. I think everybody's been enjoying these lightning rounds. Is it going to lose its specialness if I keep doing them?
No, let's just do it. Let's run it into the ground.
We need a lightning sound. Hey, Brent, do a lightning sound for us before you start. Nope, that was thunder. You failed.
Yeah, well, lightning doesn't have a sound.
That was the joke.
Well, isn't
yes.
thunder the sound of lightning specifically?
Yes.
Shut up!
So lightning does have a sound, and that would be thunder.
Its sound is so specific, we gave it its own word.
Okay, guys, you take Brent's side. That's fine. That's cool. That's really cool, guys.
That is cool.
I think the on dick is getting to you, Jared.
I just Googled, does lightning make a sound? And it says thunder, according to 4 sources. So there's at least 4 people out there who do agree that thunder is the sound lightning makes.
And they're all on this podcast right now.
Let's begin the lightning round.
All right.
First question. Tyler, you're up.
I'm up.
You gain the power to fly, but only when wearing pajamas. What do your pajamas look like?
Superman costume.
A suit.
It's my kimono.
It's just butt naked.
Nice.
Very good. If your wardrobe had a secret society, which piece of your clothing is the corrupt leader?
The underwear.
My kimono.
The attaché.
The hood.
That's good.
What is an attaché?
I'm not sure. I think it's a scarf thing
I think it's a briefcase.
in the front.
Are you thinking of an ascot?
ascot? Yeah, maybe that.
Was he thinking? He was thinking of an ascot.
Yeah.
The attaché.
I've been saying for years he is an ass man.
All right, you gain the power to summon rocks. What do you do with it?
Smith.
I have a lot of rocks.
You gain
I
rocks.
I summon diamonds.
Trap people in really odd locations that they wouldn't think they'd be trapped.
No, I would start a quarry.
Every time you take a shit at my house, you're going to have to clear rocks out of the way to get out.
You're a monster. Oh wait, to get out? That's
To get out. Not it. I don't want you shitting on the floor.
You can work for parking enforcement. Just put boulders behind people's cars.
Oh, yeah, I would just go around to grocery store parking lots, and anyone who's poorly parked or didn't put their cart away, just fucking boulders.
love it. Love it.
All right, you can only speak in sound effects. How do you order a sandwich?
Is this me first?
Yeah.
Jared, lightning round.
Jared.
Yeah, it is. I'm
Lightning.
trying to make a New York Italian sound.
Just like a what are you
Sound like
doing?
a guinea pig.
Oh!
Just like a what are you doing, but ineligible?
You're like, oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
hey!
Okay, one Italian.
I'm gonna be.
You'd get it. Steak sandwich. Nailed it.
No, I want the club.
But is there any cow on a club?
Roast beef, baby.
Nope. Well, I mean, that could be, I guess.
Shit you not, you stole mine. I was gonna go oink oink oink. And then ooh.
Oh,
That's the
God.
mayonnaise.
Well, stop doing that. Stop doing that. The people got to pay if they want to hear that
Oh
one.
no.
That one goes straight on the only copes.
You wake up as a slide in somebody's PowerPoint presentation. What's your title?
Poor decisions and how you can avoid them.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Sexual harassment. Maybe don't do that.
Too tall with the letter 2. Number 2, not letter 2.
Jared's could have been signs of male pattern baldness.
No signs. I'm just fucking
What
bald.
was the question?
Can't make fun of me for being bald. I'm just bald.
We can and we will.
All right, that concludes the lightning round.
Now's the bonus round. Yeah, come
Now's
on.
the bonus.
I never have enough
Bonus
questions to go
round.
further than the lightning round. Okay, let me
Why
pick.
don't you just do one
Well,
less
why would
question
you not do
on the
that?
lightning round? And there's your bonus.
Yeah, you were the one
Then
who
the
brought
lightning
up the
round's
bonus
too
round.
short. The lightning, if the lightning round's too short, it's nothing but a spark round.
Oh, everyone knows that
Yeah.
about lightning. It's so long and drawn out.
Let's see. You develop a sixth finger. Do you want it to the left of your thumb or to the right of your pinky?
Right of your pinky.
I want it right in the middle of my hand.
Next to my thumb.
Forehead.
Forehead?
Forehead?
That's
I mean, I guess I'll take that.
You don't have a choice. He said it.
He said he'll accept.
Why next to your thumb? That just, like, even that shit out.
Last week, our intrepid heroes fought against the renewed prednisones as they exerted reality-bending powers over the environment. Meanwhile, Demarok made an important decision on the roll of a die, the flip of a coin, and ultimately wielded the power of a gravity vortex funnel instead of a sunrise cookie festival, alongside Flargle Buns, binding the prednisones together in one appetizing pile, which our heroes then totally wasted. But they were left troubled by his dying words, but were now more determined than ever to continue. They needed to proceed to one of the other kingdoms, take out the king, and finally draw the attention of the Shadow King and make their way to the Font of Magic. Blargabuns told them he knew of a way to the other kingdoms at the base of the tower, the recently awakened Tumblecore Nexus. After proceeding to the Nexus, our heroes, wanting to take a rest, decided to head to the Gobbly Goodlands, otherwise known
That's the Glades.
as the Glades.
Wait, that was the Glades?
Alright, so you arrived through the Tumblecore Nexus, stepping through a giant tumbleweed and arriving here. I got a description for you. The glade stretches outward in soft repeating curves around you, an endless forest clearing. Ancient trees ring its edge, while moss carpets the ground in uneven patches of emerald and rust, with pale blue mushrooms emitting faint glows in the shaded spots between the roots. Above, the night sky is always visible, even in daylight, scattered with now too many stars and constellations. Crystalline pools sit motionless across the clearing, reflecting both sky and earth without distortion. And in the center stands a grand tree with bark like braided silver. The druids' dwellings are low, root-bound structures half sunk into the earth with walls woven from living branches and moss. No smoke emerges from their chimneys. On the furthest edges of your sight, you see 6 obsidian obelisks around the outer edge of the glade.
what happened to the shack check?
Do the shack check.
Oh yeah, you were gonna bust into one of the shacks, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
aggressively
Do a shack check.
with our feet.
Yeah, well, now you
Giant-
know what kind of serene environment you're disturbing with your shack check.
You're destroying.
We quickly turn around from this beautiful environment and kick the fucking door off the shack.
Shack check!
Hey, it's me, Shaq.
Just checking in.
Just chicken.
Man, that was a really good shack. I
it
feel
was a
like.
good
I
shack.
thought so too. How your next character should sound like Shaq.
All right, the door flies open easily, merges into a dwelling, looks like covered in dust and pollen.
Nox, you can't just kick open people's doors, bro.
It's a shack check. That's how you do it. Hello?
Not here.
Hello? I can't hear you.
Nox, you're calling out. All right, you hear a clatter of objects falling to the ground from one of the nearby huts. Now that you see closely, you see that this among the dwellings has a little bit of smoke emerging from the smokestack within.
A separate one, not the one we're in.
Not the one you're in.
Okay. Can I take a quick look around? Does it look recently lived in? Does it look abandoned? What kind of condition is this in?
There's a light layer of dust and pollen on all the surfaces. It's visible to the naked eye, so probably been some time since anyone lived here.
It's empty. But there is one over there with a fireplace going, so we probably should have started there.
That makes sense.
Nox, you can't just barge into people's homes.
Why not?
What do you mean, why not?
I thought y'all were like all about sharing and stuff.
I mean, kinda, but we don't even know these people.
Well, that's the whole idea behind sharing.
And there's a difference in sharing and screaming, check, check, and kicking in a door.
if they don't want their door kicked in, they should make it secure. It's like a piece of bark. Okay, maybe I was slightly wrong. I understand that.
No,
But
you're
nobody
not
lives
wrong.
here.
This is how we've been doing it the whole time. He's just getting sensitive.
Demi, don't do it.
Think about Thrasher's home. We were kicking indoors left and right.
That place sucked.
That place did suck.
He even hated it.
Okay, well, it looks like there's someone in that shack over there. So why don't you, Copes, go casually knock on the door? But if they don't answer, I'm going to kick it.
Okay, deal. I run up to the door.
All right, roll a perception check.
Oh, it's in alphabetical order. There it is. 28.
You see a little stalk poking out from one of the windows just underneath the windowsill, or what you could call a window. You see a little eyeball at the end of that stalk, peering out.
I go up to it.
It retracts quickly, but then it flies open.
Oh, Joe.
Copes, it's you!
From the mountain!
Remember, it's me,
Yeah,
Ojo.
I know Ojo from the mountain. From the observatory.
You're finally
I
here.
mean, I've been looking. These dingbats took me to towns full of litigation and to hell and under mountains and all kinds of bullshit places.
Come sit down. It's been a while since I've had any company. Thank the stars you're here. I wasn't sure if you were still alive.
Ojo. Of course I'm still alive.
I thought maybe you'd found a way to leave.
Without you? I haven't thought about this guy in 2 years.
You had me convinced like it was some lore I didn't know.
I remember him, kind of.
Well, Copes, I'm only here because of you.
Because of that thing I told you, right?
And what was that exactly?
I was going to ask you that.
All right, let's both say it at the same time.
Because I got to make sure that it's actually you.
Let's say it at the same time.
Okay. You count it.
1,
2,
2,
3.
You're gonna be the
Arch
arch druid.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wait, what?
That's why I'm waiting for you. He looks embarrassed. Everyone's gone, Copes. And I mean everybody. I don't... Maybe there's some scattered druids left, but it's just the two of us.
That can't be right.
Just the two of us.
I saw a druid in Lidditch.
Gone.
A druid in Lidditch.
He left a week ago.
Oh my goodness. Wait.
Is it just an eye stalk or is this whole creature popped up?
No. Oh yeah, you guys. I haven't described him. It's a beholder.
Oh yeah, they've never seen him, I guess.
Yeah, we knew that.
The beholder.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
The druid beholder, Ojo.
Copes, this is your friend?
They never met him.
No.
Did you tell us about the dream or
It
not?
wasn't a dream. I went to the mountain on my month off in between like arcs 2 and 3.
Oh, that was.
Oh, okay. So from your guys' perspective, a monster with multiple eyes popped out of that window.
Yeah, but Copes was
Copes, this is
talking
why
to
you
him.
kicked the door
Kill
in.
it!
Kill it!
Are we speaking Druidic?
If you want, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right. So it seems to have cast a spell on Copes, and he's speaking some satanic tongue.
Thrasher leaps to
No,
assault
it's
it.
not. We can tell a conversation is happening.
Okay.
Thrasher leaps to assault
I
it.
leap to grab Thrasher and hold him back.
I reach back and catch him. What are you doing? This is Ojo.
It's an eyeball. It's a floating eyeball.
No, he's got 8 eyeballs.
just-
Look.
Did he cast it? Are you?
He's a druid.
You always fail checks to be on the other person's side. Is this real Copes or is this fake Copes?
This is getting really confusing to
You
me.
guys are so rude. I walk up
Is this a friend of yours?
to Ojo and say, "Hello, Ojo. Dimrock, nice to meet you." And then I just like blink a bunch as if I'm trying to like wave.
He's just a regular guy, Demi.
I know, made
Yeah,
of
I-
eyeballs.
He's not made of eyeballs. He just has more than you.
Yeah, but that's all I can think about. So I just feel like that's all he is a bunch of eyeballs.
Yeah, and you're just dragon feet and a tail.
That's how I see myself.
Oh, God, okay.
I'm so sorry, everybody. I should have welcomed you to the sacred glades. Ooh.
Oh, now y'all think it's cool?
A mystical land that has a place but no location. You're lucky to have found yourselves here.
This is my favorite part, listen.
We're listening so intently.
Oh, that's so good.
Here the skies stretch endless with stars undreamt of before. You'll find more stars in this sky than anywhere else in the whole world.
It's a lot of stars.
It's like
cool.
almost too many.
Yeah, it's kind of bright.
Ancient Druid legend says that these were once the original stars that inhabited the night sky above.
I kind of assumed all stars were the original stars, but I don't know much about them.
I wish that were so.
Ojo, did you find the corrupted constellations?
Copes, I'm leaving.
Motherfucker, I just got here.
Copes, this whole universe is doomed. There's nothing we can do.
No, there's a lot we can do.
That's a bad attitude.
A bad attitude.
Real quitter mentality there, eyeball guy.
That was nothing. Cut it out.
They can't all be bangers.
Ojo, you can't abandon. Like, I'm gonna be the only druid left to fix this.
You already are.
I lean in really close to Ojo. I really like that. That's a really cool stamp of history on my name.
Ojo, are you telling us that we have the most powerful druid on the planet?
Tell him, Ojo.
Are you saying we have the weakest druid on the planet?
Tell
in
us,
our
Ojo.
party Right now.
Ojo, shut your eyes, Stocks.
Is this the druid that shit his pants more than any other druid? Is that what you're telling us?
He nods.
Damn,
Disgusting, Copes.
I don't wear pants, so yeah.
I didn't realize this could go both ways on Shit.
So, Ojo, where did all the people go? That shack over there was covered in dust.
I will show you where they went. But first, will you take up the mantle of Archdruid?
Let me think about it.
I will.
I hoof him behind.
Oh, God.
Ojo, I have to. I always felt like this is what Jiraiya wanted. I have to save our people.
I'm sure you've heard that there's a ceremony to perform for the ascendants to Archdruid.
I can help.
Ojo, that's more of a... It's like a ritual, but is it actually necessary?
It's very necessary. Only one who bears the shards of the Star Stone, the Gemini Stone, can make the pilgrimage and receive the ancient truths. Your companions can travel with you. You merely need to visit the obelisks surrounding the glade. Offer the stone that you've collected so far, and the secrets will reveal themselves.
How many obelisks are there?
Saw 6.
And they're in a circle, right?
Around the whole glade.
And you have to touch them in a certain order, or they won't light up.
Yeah, do you have to get like a letter, like a map,
No, nothing like that.
to see what order?
No, not like that.
No, guys.
So we don't have to rescue a man from a cage to get the
I
map.
do not know what will be asked. It is not my role to be the Archdruid. Once the ceremony is completed, I'm going to leave this world.
Well, then I'm never doing it.
No, cold.
So it seems like there's an opening.
Hoof. Hoof, 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 hoof. Ojo, are you sure?
We've gained access to knowledge we shouldn't have, and we know that the lives we've lived already are pointless and seemingly without end. Perhaps if we escape to another world, our souls can be at peace. We can live in a world that's complete and finished and full of life, unlike this barren universe with just one planet.
It does suck. Jiraiya always told me about the sacred glades and all the great that was out there in the world, and I believed him. I believed everything he said. I trust him. But this ain't it. So, I'll do it.
Jiraiya knew you would. Well, of course, you know the proper ceremonial vestments to put on.
I do, but I need the Druidic brew first.
Yeah, of course. It goes into the hut. You hear him clattering around with something. You see a thick plume of green gas emitting from the windows as he comes back with a bubbling, like a woven bowl, and hands it to you.
Yeah. Well, where's the cauldron?
It's back. It's back in the hut.
No. The sacred cauldron. It's usually in the middle of town.
Right. Okay. Of course. Yeah. I'll show you where the sacred cauldron is. All right. Leads you to a fucking cauldron. It's like covered in vines and moss and stuff like that.
This is it. I've only seen drawings on bark.
It was in the middle of town.
I've never been here.
To the glades?
You don't understand us.
I'm so confused.
Long ago, there were 6 ancient obelisks which opened the arches to the ancestral glades. And years ago...
The arches?
Yeah, for the archdruid. Shut the fuck up. And years ago...
The archdruid is because there's arches?
You don't listen to me. Years and years ago, the stones were corrupted by a group of dark wizards. And the druids had to come together and collect the enchanted meat and cook it in the cauldron to make the enchanted brew, the Druidic Ritual brew, and then imbibe it. And then we could activate the stones, if we had the Starstone. This was called our Druidic Ritual.
Ojo, did he just make all that up, or is that real? Because that sounded like enchanted meat. Like, come on.
You got all the details right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Every single one.
Wow, how on the nose. Those are in fact the details of a RuneScape quest called the Druidic Ritual.
Oh my god. You motherfucker. You absolute.
So what do you do with the bubbling brew or whatever it is?
We gotta go collect the meat and enchant it in the cauldron.
You already did that.
Okay.
The cauldron's enchanted, right?
I drink it. Now I can level herb more.
Oh my god.
That's
Okay,
cool.
so we spend a day tracking down the enchanted beast and enchanting the meat and preparing the potion.
Okay. All right, now that you're making this a thing, everyone's got to roll for something now.
Yes.
Oh man.
What ingredient do I have to get, Tyler? Copes, what do you need me to do?
I need you to get the enchanted beefsteak.
I'm on it. I saw a cow in the field just a ways back.
Star cows.
It was a star cow.
Son Palador.
What do I roll, Brent?
if you're hunting and butchering an animal, nature or survival.
Animal handling, maybe.
I just imagine Brett had this great plan for today, and now it's fucking Star Cows because of
What?
RuneScape quests.
21. This is a great story. I like it. 21.
21, would you like to describe what you do?
Yep. I walk into this cow, and I have this short iron sword, and I just poke at it, and it just kind of stands there and like nods its head at me, and after like a few pokes, it dies. And then I see a zipper, and I'm like, oh, that's different. I unzip the zipper, and inside there's a piece of enchanted meat, and it says, aha, you found it. And I was like, this is a weird place.
He's done it!
And then I bring it,
It's a weird puzzle.
yeah, I bring it back to the center of town, to the cauldron. Toss it in.
Quick, throw it in the cauldron. Thrasher, go
All
get
right.
the enchanted rat.
Enchanted rat.
Let's go get it.
Okay. I start wandering until I find just literally any rat.
Oh, and
That's it right there. You found
Okay.
it.
roll a luck check.
17.
That's an excellent rat.
Hell
God.
yeah.
It is excellent
Yeah.
quality rat.
I get that rat. I get it. I get it. I get it.
Roll a sleight of hand check.
Fuck! I knew you'd make me do something. Got a 17 to find out what kind of rat. Let's see what happens with this.
Here comes the one.
Ooh.
Holy shit. All right. 19.
19. All right, you snatched that rat.
Yeah, I get that rat. I'm holding the rat.
Snatch rat's good.
Ooh, I like that.
Hold
that's
on.
great.
Give me just a moment, guys. I have a thing I have to do real quick. While I'm doing this, though, yeah, Thrasher wanders back over, just holding a rat that's screaming in his hand. What do I do with the rat? I got the rat. What do I do?
Throw it in the cauldron.
I throw it in the cauldron.
I love how this druid ritual has so much animal maiming.
So much animal violence. What was it? Snatch
I'm
rat?
afraid to ask.
No, the dark wizards corrupted these guys. Trust me.
I'm afraid to ask. Copes, do you need anything else?
Yeah, we need the enchanted chicken.
The chicken? Where are the chickens around here? Damn it. All right, I'll go find a chicken.
Gotta go find them.
All right, Brent, I find the enchanted chicken.
It's 10 feet tall.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with this chicken, Copes?
It's obviously the enchanted chicken, but there's a bunch of smaller chickens around it.
Just get a tiny chicken.
No, I'm bringing this I'm going to catch the giant and enchanted chicken. I'm going to cast... I'm going to cast Enlarge on myself.
Yeah, he doesn't know. He has no idea.
I'm going to cast Enlarge on myself and then try to grab the giant chicken.
Okay, so it's going to be an athletics check
Oh, no.
to grapple it. And I think you get advantage from your increased size, though.
I think I do. I'm not going to look up. I'm just going to take it. Dirty 20.
Nice.
You choke that enchanted chicken.
Choke out this giant chicken with all my hands. And then as quickly as I can, because I only have 1 minute in this larger size, run back to Copes. Copes, is this the right chicken?
You got it. You did it. Put it in the cauldron quick.
How do I put this in the cauldron? It's 10 feet tall.
shove it in here. Jumping up and down. It's enchanted with all kinds of dark magic. Put it in there.
All right, and you guys collectively stuff the giant chicken in there. It's enchanted cauldron or whatever, too, so it works, obviously.
It's like a cauldron of holding.
Yeah, that makes sense.
All right, the cauldron bursts with light, or does it need something else? Or is that it?
No, that's
Cauldron bursts with light. Bubbles of magic bursting from its surface. What do you do with that?
I reach in my bag and pull out an item y'all have never seen.
What you gonna do with that, buddy?
And you're what?
I'm gonna smash two together here. I pull out my blessed sickle and I cast bless over the cauldron. To bless the tainted enchanted meat, calls by the dark wizards.
The cauldron bubbles violently as it expels a tremendous plume of black smoke into the sky.
Don't breathe that.
What? Oh, gosh.
Stop breathing.
It's everywhere.
A lot. The chicken was too big.
I told you.
Any chicken would have worked.
Why'd you say a special one? The other ones were so small.
I don't even know where you got that big of a chicken. That must have been a druid. We cooked a druid.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Mojo, are you still here?
Are you an archmage now, Copes?
Oh, I gotta drink this.
You gotta drink it.
Jesus.
All of it.
All of it. There's 3 animals in there.
The cauldron now bubbles with a vibrant green light.
Ooh, this is it. This is what we need to activate the stone. Copes jumps astride the cauldron.
Astride it?
Yeah, I'm standing one hoof on either side of it while it's bubbling beneath me.
Dex check.
Okay. Okay, well, let's see what he's doing.
I never thought that I would get to do this, but Dry always told me that I was meant for something more. And with this will seal my destiny. And I jump into the air and turn into a cup. A healing cup. And fall into the middle of the cauldron.
And your cup runneth over.
Yeah!
I thought we were past all the stupid cup things.
Enjoy it.
All right, you feel the druidic magic suffuse every fiber of your being.
Yeah, I rise out of the cup. Out of the cauldron. It's not a cup.
And you feel your vision altered.
He's beautiful.
Lines of white light extend from the sky and seeming an infinite distance towards the ground, like you can see every single star reflected above.
This is terrible.
What is it?
You can see the obelisks shining brightly like beacons of pure light, pure starlight.
I did it. I have to touch the rocks now.
Okay. You want me to fly you around?
No. I have to do this part on my own.
No, everyone can go with you.
Y'all watch, though, because it's going to be wicked cool.
Okay.
There had to be a different way of doing this. This cannot be the standard way.
It's tradition,
It's
probably.
ancient ritual, man. It's tradition. No, you don't need the cauldron or nothing, but it is tradition.
I don't know, man. I'm a wizard, not a druid, so.
Oh no, Copes isn't telling y'all that. This is what you have to do. I'm just letting you know, totally unnecessary.
Awesome.
I approach the obelisk,
The first obelisk.
pull my necklace from beneath my star shirt, and hold it to the obelisk.
All right, obelisk resonates. The light slowly expands outward, enveloping you and your party members. You find yourself standing in what appears to be an empty starfield, floating in space.
Is this supposed to happen? Is this good?
See a particular grouping of stars highlighted in the sky, and slowly they start to animate, morphing into a familiar figure.
Anjanath.
But you hear a voice in Druidic.
Anjanath hunted not beasts, but impossibilities. He struck at the falling leaves of a tree, distant echoes. The glint of dew upon a hawk's eye. But one day he beheld a comet carving the sky and swore to pierce it. He journeyed far, seeking clarity, solitude, but he came no closer. At last, a stranger approached and offered him a gift. A polished shard of heaven itself, no larger than a thumbnail, from which Anjanath fashioned an arrowhead that always knew where the eye was looking. Anjanath fired, and the comet split. and the stars made room for someone new.
Okay, now that was really cool.
Kind of makes the whole chicken rat thing a little kind of...
Don't know why you gotta shit on our chicken rat, man. Two things can be cool.
You get a very intense feeling, like an offering is required of you. You need to define an impossible goal that you will work towards.
Oh, that's hard. Fuck, dude. I don't know. That's difficult.
You guys can help. Too,
Yeah,
you know?
please. I mean, god damn it.
All right, so I feel like for copes, a really good one for copes specifically would be like unity between nature and man
I agree with that, but I
working together.
think that's going to come up again. Am I right in that, Brent?
It will constantly, yes.
If I can, then it will. Probably. Maybe.
An impossible task you can learn to love.
I will be the Archdruid to
Feeling-
connect the glades and make them one for once. Finally.
Feeling like you're enough for somebody.
That's an impossible task for Tyler. This is roleplay, Jared.
Oh, sorry, my bad.
Your offering is accepted.
And the light fades, and the starstone now shines a little bit differently than it did a moment ago.
Do I see another constellation in the light?
Oh, well, there's other obelisks.
I run to the next one.
Run to the next one.
Guys, this way.
Slow down! My legs are short!
Yeah, they are. Use that hand.
Uppies!
I grab on.
It similarly plays out, though. The light expands around you after you approach and hold up your piece of the Gemini stone. You see a constellation highlighted in the sky.
Jared, the Kinku of Deception.
Jared.
A voice calls out.
Shalrain's feathers once shone like moonlight, so that all eyes found her, and all thoughts presumed to know her heart. No secret stayed secret, no mask held fast. Weary of being read like a scroll, she wandered in the night until the night whispered back. There in the shadow's edge, she met a stranger cloaked in dusk.
Take these.
Gifting her feathers dark as void. She accepted. From that day forward, her wings blended with the sky. Her movements became suggestion, and never again were her intentions known. And she never allowed them to be. Freedom lies not in being seen, but in choosing what is shown.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
You feel that you must offer a truth that is known only to you.
Oh man, you really put me on the spot.
You guys can help still.
But how can we help? It's only known to him.
He's uncircumcised.
We can all see that.
The Druids aren't gone. Seems they are, but they're not. They've been deceiving, and I will find them. I know they're here, in the stars.
Is that a truth? That is your... Okay, that can be your truth.
It is to me.
Your truth is accepted.
If I believe it's the truth, I guess.
The light fades away, and the Gemini stone glows a little bit differently. Will you proceed to the next one?
I gallop.
What constellation do you see?
Targon. The bugbear one.
The voice calls out as Targon forms from the stars.
In the early days, Targon, the Bugbear Warlord, charged at every barrier as if it dared to defy them. Their strength unquestioned, their pride unmatched. But when Targon faced Tarask, the beast did not fall. Blow after blow meant nothing to its hide, and for the first time, Targon faltered. Then came a stranger, quiet, unknown, who lifted Targon skyward. And from the air, Targon loosed arrows into the beast's softest places, felling the monster not with might, but with the shared vision of another. You must offer a treasured weapon.
Cubs has done this once before to a treasured friend, so he pulls out his barely glowing rod. He acquired in episode 1 that set him on his rod journey. And he kneels down and he untapes Terrence, puts Terrence back in his bag. And then extends the rod to Targon. This rod's barely glowing for me, but in the heavens it'll shine brighter than the sun. And he extends it and hands it to the constellation.
The barely glowing rod bursts into fiercely glowing rod territory.
Let's go.
Wait, get that back, Copes. It's so cool now.
Shut up. Go get another chicken.
Your offer is accepted,
The light fades away.
and the Gemini Stone glows more brilliantly.
On to the next.
You guys enjoying this Tyler shit, or should we move it along?
No, I am enjoying it. Keep going. If you could, make it about somebody else, like
A little less Tyler, then yeah, that'd be pretty good.
anybody else, but less Tyler would be cool, but I like it.
The image of Sinestra the crane forms in the sky, soaring above everybody. Long ago, the crane stood upon the hills, Sinestra, blind to the world. She listened as the wind spoke of rivers, trees, and skies she had never seen. But one day, a stranger offered her not eyes, but a single feather soaked in starlight. Sinestra placed it upon her brow, and the world bloomed with color and shape. However, she did not rejoice. She simply nodded, for she had always seen in her own way. And even now, her eyes wide and calm watch the world with the understanding of one who once listened first. You must sacrifice your sight for 24 hours.
Oh, yeah, take it.
Oh,
Take it.
Take it.
Then I shall take your sight. Now listen.
And you're blind. However, the light from your ritual juice that you drank still allows you to see the starlight reflected from above. It's just like shafts of light coming from the sky.
Okay, I take off towards the next pillar, but I bump into a house.
Just straight into a shack.
Oh! Shack check.
Copes, what are you doing?
Shut up.
Copes, would you like some help?
No. Yes.
I run between Cope's legs and then polymorph into a horse. Get ready!
Let's do this. You sound like a horse. I'm listening.
But it does have 5 legs, so.
Next we have Geltha, the golden ram.
Once Geltha was but a shaggy mountain ram, stubborn and scrawny, gnawing weeds from between the rocks. When the land turned to dust and drought, the others fled. But Geltha climbed higher, horns lowered, hooves bleeding. On the tallest peak, she met a stranger who whispered into the soil. Rain fell, grass grew, and gold bloomed in her wool. The ram who had nothing now shone with plenty, yet she did not hoard. She stamped the ground and shared the fields with any who dared climb. The shrine requires an offering of something of great value.
Of great value. I reach back and try to find Tonio's hand. Yeah.
No.
He's like,
No, Tonio, come here.
Push Helga forward. You're blind.
No, I grab Tonio and kneel down.
No.
Give me your hand, buddy.
I don't want to be sacrificed.
Give me your hand.
Okay, I feel like you're gonna sacrifice.
Give me your... Tonio,
Tonio, he's your dad. You gotta listen to him.
give me your hand.
Okay.
I reach onto his middle finger on his right hand and pull off my Ring of the Grammarian, where I put it on him so he could use it.
Oh!
Oh man.
Offer it to Geltha.
I thought for sure you were going to say that sacrifice Tonio.
And then I
Didn't want to lose the ring.
and I smack him in the head. I'm not gonna sacrifice you. Idiot, I love you. Get back. Slight hoof. Little bastard.
Your offering is accepted.
Damn, my ring. Fuck.
Brent's like, yes, that stupid item is gone.
No more tater walls.
No more tater walls.
This is the last pillar.
What's the last pillar?
That thing's gotta be shining like the sun at this point.
Oh my god. Yeah.
You don't know that, though. To you, it's black.
You can see the lines. You approach the obelisk of Theramine, the peaceful satyr. Born in fields soaked with blood and fire, Theramine knew the tongue of war before he learned to speak. He wandered until his hooves found sacred stillness beneath a tree. There a stranger waited,
Speak no word.
they said. And together they crossed wilds, climbed stars, and stepped beyond seasons. Until they found it. A place where even time held its breath. And in that deep hush, Theramine's soul was untangled. He rests there still. And you must sit in quiet meditation for 5 minutes. Well, let's just say until I say you don't have to do it anymore. All right. The four of you who are there have to roll intelligence saving throws.
5.
You see Copes collapse to the ground, choking on something in his throat.
Copes! I rush to him.
Critical failure.
What do you do, Demarok?
I rush to him and put my fingers in his throat. Start trying to scoop it out.
Some fingers enter your throat, Copes. While you're trying to sit there still.
I got you, bud. 1 second. I cast heal.
You don't do
while I'm
anything?
doing this.
Oh, God, I don't want to hear that sound. Whatever sound is coming out of his mouth.
But you're quiet, is what you're saying, Copes?
Oh, I thought he was screaming and the mic wasn't picking it up.
No, he muted himself.
I can
All
only
right,
think of what other people in that house think is going on.
He doesn't seem to wake up, Demarok.
Guys, why are you just sitting there? Copes is dying. I cast heal.
Thrasher,
I rolled a critical failure.
You see, it appears that Copes is caught on fire and is burning to death.
Oh no, Copes! And I start beating him like a rug, like I'm trying to put the fire out.
Oh no. He just forgave you for that, Thrasher.
He's on fire, I have to help!
He's not on fire, he's choking to death! What are you talking about?
All right, Knox, what did you get?
A 32.
A 32?
It was a nat 20 also.
It's a nat 20.
You can see that neither of those things are happening and that they are just like sticking their fingers in his throat and beating him.
Guys, what are y'all doing?
Saving his motherfucking life, man! What are you doing? Nothing!
He's
Don't
fine.
you see the fire?
There's no fire, Thrasher. I know you like to beat Copes
He's
up.
gasping!
I can see the fire!
Nobody believes
He
you.
needs air!
What are you talking about?
He's choking.
Get your fingers out of his mouth. He's gonna bite you.
Copes, make a wisdom saving throw to avoid reacting to all of this.
17.
17? I think that's good enough.
I'm just gonna try to get my boys off of Copes. Like, guys,
Why is
we've got to wait. He's got to finish. We're stuck here until he does. Quit hitting him. Get your fingers out of his mouth. That's gross.
Do you think it's part of the process?
What the hell are you talking about?
They're
He's trying
choking
to
and
meditate.
dying.
I'm gonna do an insight check to see if I really believe what,
Me too. I like that.
Oh, that's a modded 20. Yes, I do.
I got a 25.
All right, sounds like you believe him. That's
Okay. Well,
Can we chill?
I just gotta
if you say so, I'll give you one more minute.
Oh, okay. If he's not on fire. If you really think so.
There's no fire. What are you talking about? It's
I got a lot more beating in me if I need to, though, if he does happen to be on fire.
Copes, you take 12 damage.
nuts.
Are you gonna voice Tyler?
It is kind of low. Yeah, take 9 more.
Take 9 more.
Motherfucker, are you kidding me?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Tyler.
This is bullshit, Brent. You fucking coward. You won't do more? Only 9 more?
I can take a lot more than that.
After 5 minutes, a voice rings out.
Your offering of silence is accepted.
What the fuck? Why did you hit me? Whose fingers were in my mouth? I knew Jared. I know Thrasher hit me, but who put their fingers in my mouth?
You wouldn't know if it was my fingers.
You were choking.
They're kind of rhino-y.
I was not choking.
It looked like you were choking. Are you okay?
He was sitting there peacefully.
We're in space. What would I choke on?
The lack of oxygen.
This time I thought you were on fire.
There's no oxygen in space.
Also, he's not on fire.
I don't feel like I'm on fire.
How do you know so much about space?
Am I on fire?
Still don't believe you really, but
Oh, crap. Am I on fire?
No, you can see now that he's not on fire, Thrasher.
no, you're not. I thought though, for a minute, I was actually. I know this is gonna be hard to believe, but this time
You said that last time.
For some reason, I do believe you.
I say it a lot. Yes. Thank you.
Copes, the Gemini stone now shines even more vibrantly.
But I can't see it.
Oh, you can't see that.
Okay.
It is. Take my word for it.
I
Copes,
do.
your Gemini stone is beautiful.
It's always been beautiful.
It's so brilliant.
But there's something missing. Even now, it seems incomplete somehow. And your blind eyes catch something in the distance. A shining beacon of light that you're certain was not there before. None of you guys can see it.
I float towards it.
You fall into one of the many glades.
I do.
Oh, you float? Okay, you're good. I guess you don't float towards it. You're floating.
We're still in space, right?
No, you're back.
Oh, okay.
That was just a vision.
Oh, okay, I got
You
you.
can still float though, right?
No, he can't. Not anymore.
Nope. puts his hands out to start feeling his way forwards, and then he just puts him down and walks confidently towards the light. Like he's wary for a second, and then resolute, he puts his hands down and just starts marching forward.
Somehow you feel home here. And your feet always find the solid grass. And you guys see that he is approaching the grand tree in the center of the glade.
Oh Lord, are you fucking kidding
Is this
me?
did I just accidentally RuneScape reference something?
Yeah, you did.
Real fucking hard.
So hard.
Like so hard.
So I really did. Is it the same quest?
Dude, if no,
It's called the Grand Tree Quest.
It's called the Grand
It's a
Tree.
different quest.
but if there's gnomes at the base of that bitch, I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Let me tell y'all this. Brent texted me yesterday. He's like, you're going to have a Druidic Ritual. Kind of just think about what you want to do. Sorry, Brent. I don't know if you wanted me to tell you this. This is off
It's
recording
fine.
if you want to. But so anyway, I was like, I thought about a bunch of ideas, but I was playing RuneScape and I was like, all right, that'd be funny.
That
Did.
was funny.
I didn't know what he was going to describe, and then he was like, there's just 6 obelisks surrounding the glade in a circle, and I was like, oh my god, that is literally how the quest starts. I didn't know that until he started this record.
It does start like a Stonehenge thing with like a stone altar in the middle, and then like 6 Stonehenge things around it.
That's literally 6. Exactly.
Perfect. And there's like runes inscribed on that
I'm
stone
so
in the
happy.
middle, like stars and shit. Like,
Yeah, it's fucking incredible.
hey guys, it's me, Aaron, and you didn't get to hear much from me this week, but that's okay. We sure hope you enjoyed the episode anyway. I sure thought it was quite swell. Anyway, I'm sure we'll do another one next week, probably around Thursday. So check it out. If you want to talk to us in between then, jump on our YouTube, leave some comments, hop in our Discord, and see some awesome fan art, chat with the best of them. Anyway, we'll see you next week on Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed.
The best outro in 48 episodes.
I know, but I feel like we should change it now that you've done a really good one and put as many RuneScape quests in the outro as we possibly can.
Dude, when you say I approached the Grand Tree, I about fucking lost it. Where'd you go?
I wanted to smoke
Okay.
and take a pee.
Whoa, that's illegal, bucko.
You're allowed
Got
to pee.
All right, great everyone. Great episodes, everyone. That concludes
Great
the
episode.
bonus
We're done. Catch y'all next week.
and the normal round.
What's the super secret bonus round?
So let's go ahead and begin the game.